Ms. Martin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Excellent, thank you. We will go on the record in the matters 23 CT 74, 24 CM 175, 25 CF 51, State of Wisconsin versus Shannon Martin. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have Ms. Martin appearing by video conference, well, by telephone conferencing with approval of court. We have Zachary Fisher, her counsel, appearing in person. We're set today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. Is this matter proceeding as such, Mr. Fisher?
It depends on how the court is comfortable proceeding. Ms. Martin contacted me over a week ago saying that she was going to be in a treatment facility. I did try to send her the plea questionnaire. However, I imagine due to her treatment, she was not able to get back to me. I frankly am very glad that she did appear today. We do have a resolution for if the court was to follow the recommendation, it would be a plea to misdemeanor possession of THC in the 24 CM case. All remaining counts and charges would be dismissed and read in, particularly the theft would be dismissed and read in for the restitution that is being requested by the victim. And there would be a joint recommendation for costs only.
The victim is her daughter, correct? And so
Yes.
Victim is in there where there's victims' rights compliance and in agreement with this deal.
There's victim rights compliance. The victim would prefer jail though.
Okay, but that's the victim's preferences. The state does not have to abide by what they would prefer or like.
I follow McCleary Galleon.
So correct. So your agreement that you have extended is a misdemeanor THC, dismiss all other things costs.
Yes, largely because she has enough money posted already to cover the restitution.
And I know she does. And so are we in victims' rights compliance as to a plea and sentencing?
Yes, we are.
What about her driver's license?
Your Honor, I don't believe she currently has her license still. I believe she still has some outstanding fines that she would need to pay before her license would be reinstated.
How many fines do you owe in order to be able to get your driver's license back, Ms. Martin?
I'm not sure. I have paid, I went to court on that, and I think I'm really not sure. I think it's like four out of six. I gotta pay 4 fines out of 16 or something.
I can't hear.
Yeah,
that-
I know. I was wondering if she was just thinking or if it was cutting out. Ms. Martin, it doesn't sound like we have the greatest of all connections. So you
I
said
think I
that you
have
had,
four out of 16. I think I gotta pay 4 fines.
okay. Ms. Martin, are you looking at having these matters resolved here today? You can enter a plea and sentencing. The court would be fine with that, but you do have the right to be here in person if you wish.
You mean my fines?
Right, it would be pleading guilty to a misdemeanor THC count. And then the recommendation to the court is fines and fees and restitution.
Yes. Yes, I want to take care of it today.
Okay, all right, Mr. Fisher, I'm comfortable with it. If you're comfortable with it, as Ms. Martin is.
I am comfortable with it, Your Honor. We discussed the agreement at length several times. I just was not able to formally fill out a plea questionnaire. I believe she does understand that. I believe she would be entering a knowingly involuntary intelligent plea today.
Thank you. And I believe that it's $750 in restitution, or is there some other obscure amount?
It's 900.
900. Okay, why do I have
740 plus 260. She had to pay money to pick up the vehicle.
740 plus 260? Okay. So it's $1,000?
Hold on, it's not.
do we have a supplement? Yeah, we do. Okay.
That math isn't right. It should be 1,000. Judge is right.
So,
260
be
plus
1,000.
740 is 1,000.
okay.
Yeah, the supplement says 900, but it does have those two separate individual numbers. It's just added incorrectly. So we do have, so it's $1,000 that is being requested. Okay. All right, so Ms. Martin, do you understand that you would have the right to be here in person to enter a plea and to be sentenced?
Yes,
And you are asking the court to allow you to appear by telephone conference today to enter a plea and be sentenced?
yes,
How old are you?
51,
Can you read, write, and do you understand the English language?
yes,
Any drugs, alcohol, or other medications in the last 24 hours?
no,
Any mental illnesses or disorders?
no,
Do you understand that because you're charged with crimes, you would be entitled to constitutional rights, but by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
yes,
You understand that you would have the right to a trial, you would have the right to have your attorney cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you. You would have the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You would also have the right to have that jury trial in which 12 of your peers would need to reach a unanimous decision as to a guilty verdict or find you not guilty. And you would also have the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all of those rights that you would be giving up here today?
yes,
You understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
yes,
You understand the state would have to prove as to count 2 in 24 CM 175 that on or around August 20th, 2024, you possessed a substance, the substance was a controlled substance, THC, and that you knew or believed that substance was a controlled substance, THC. Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
yes,
You understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $5,000 and 30 days of incarceration or both. Excuse me, it's $1,000 and incarceration of up to 6 months or both.
yes,
You understand that there is an agreement reached between both sides in which there's a recommendation to the court for costs only and restitution. Do you understand I'm not bound to follow that?
yes,
Said differently, I could sentence you all the way up to that maximum penalty if I thought it was warranted. Do you understand that?
yes,
You still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea.
yes,
Admitting here today that you in fact did possess a substance, THC,
yes,
and you knew it was THC?
yes,
Did you review the facts that are alleged in that criminal complaint with your attorney? Where it basically
Yes.
says what happened that day and why you were charged with the crimes?
yes,
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
yes,
Mr. Fisher, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to plead guilty today, Ms. Martin?
no,
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing,
yes,
and you are doing so voluntarily.
yes,
Do you have any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
no,
Are you satisfied with your attorney's services?
yes,
You believe he's done a good job?
yes, yes,
He's discussed these cases with you thoroughly?
yes,
And Mr. Fisher, you indicated to the court earlier that you believe that she's entering her plea freely, intelligently, and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And you went over the facts alleged as well as what the state would have to prove her guilt beyond a reasonable doubt
Yes, Your Honor.
and the maximum possible penalties.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions, Ms. Martin, before I ask for your plea?
no,
As to count 2 in 24 CM 175, how do you wish to plead?
guilty,
Court will find your plea of guilt is done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your plea of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of possession of THC. The other count in that case and the other two open matters will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. Judgment of conviction will be entered today. Argument, Mr. Schmidt.
The reason for this agreement is to really make the victim whole. This is a family member. This is the daughter of the defendant. Defendant is 53 and has no criminal history in Wisconsin. In Minnesota, she has 3 convictions. One is a DC from 2018 involving a family member. Another is a conviction for using the same victim, SS, in this case, her daughter's credit card without permission in Minnesota. And then the last one is a 2022 conviction for possessing methamphetamine. So her history, her criminal behavior is largely centered on family or drugs. This is a drug conviction and it's making whole family member. Thank you.
You said she's 53, but I thought she said she's 51. Not that it's a big deal.
Oh, 52 is what our records show if she was born October 29th, 1973.
Is that your birth date, Miss Martin?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Miss,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, so she understands. Women kind of lose their,
I forget mine too.
their number, so. Mr. Fisher?
Thank you, Your Honor. I do believe this is an appropriate resolution. There were, in terms of the felony that is being dismissed and read in, there were a lot of disagreements and factual discrepancies there that I believe is part of the basis for the state's resolution. In addition to the fact that the restitution is being paid, it has already been posted and will be paid very swiftly and fastly to the victim, which I believe is the primary purpose in cases where property crimes are the issue here. I believe Ms. Martin she is ultimately entering into her own treatment program. I believe she understands she has some needs. She told me that without even really asking if it would have any benefit to her case. I believe she did that, frankly, entirely on her own behalf. And so I do believe this is an appropriate resolution given the circumstances here today.
All right, thank you. Ms. Martin, is there anything you would like to add or you would like to let me know?
No.
Okay. All in all, this appears like it's a good resolution. Although the allegations are more serious in the felony matter with taking or allegedly with taking daughter's vehicle. She's paying back the restitution. That's going to cover and make her daughter whole. I'm not sure of their relationship, but hopefully they can either mend it or they can stay away from each other because it's not serving well, at least at this time. So all in all, in looking at protecting the public, and here it's simply her daughter. And so she should, again, not have any contact with her daughter if her daughter doesn't feel that she is comfortable in doing so. But the agreement is appropriate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order $1,000 for the restitution to be paid over to the victim. And I'm only going to order the $200 DNA surcharge. I'm going to waive the rest of the court costs and fees. She has $1,200 posted. That will take care of the amount that she has posted. And then she won't owe Burnett County and she can just be on her way and hopefully stay out of trouble. Ms. Martin, you have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. You may have attorney fees that you owe. I'm not certain. Can't recall if Mr. Fisher, you are court appointed. So you are going to have to pay those. If you fail to pay those fine or the attorney fees, the court will issue a warrant and you could sit up to 6 months in jail. Okay, so it's very important you make sure that you cover those attorney's fees and have them paid off. I do need your DNA. What you're going to need to do is go call the Burnett County Sheriff's Department and see if they need your DNA. If they do, they'll tell you how to go about getting that done so it can get to them. If they don't need it and they already have it, they'll say you're good to go. You may be able to request that it be expunged through the CODIS system through a written letter to the Department of Justice, not to the court, but to the Department of Justice. I think that covers everything, Mr. Schmidt.
Nothing from me.
Mr. Fisher.
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Martin. Good luck at treatment.
Thank you.
Count 1, 3, 4 in the felony case. Count 1 is the vehicle fleeing. Count 2 and 3 are the resisting misdemeanor. Count 1 and 2 are 650, which is speeding in a 55, 16 to 19 over. And how old are you? 30. And how many years of school have you completed? High school diploma, and you understand the English language. Yes. Do you understand the charges to which you're pleading? Yes. And you're receiving treatment for mental illness or disorder. Yeah, I suppose because I'm ADD. Okay. Anything about the treatment that impacts your